Hi there, my name is Adrian Boothie from Trend Signal, and in this video we're going to take a look at how we can use a limit in order to help us to take profit or close out of one of our trades. So let's just get a little bit of a background on this. Effectively, what we're looking to do here is we're going to go into a trade, and what we don't want to be doing is perhaps sometimes sitting there staring at the chart all day long. What we'd like to say is, right, I have an objective. If the market gets to my objective, I want the trade to be automatically closed out for me. And we can use an order to allow us to do that. This is a good thing if you're perhaps in bed or maybe you're not always there in front of your screen. So let's say we want to buy a market at 100 and we've identified 110 as a good price at which we would like to get out for whatever reason. Maybe there's a big level of resistance around there or whatever. Maybe it's just 10 pips you happen to want to make, whatever. So what we can do is we can put a take profit order into our trading platform or a limit order, which basically means, right, we're going to buy at 100. So as the market comes up, we can look to close out our buy trade. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be selling that transaction, aren't we? So we're selling at 110. So that's what we're looking to do. 110 is the lowest price at which I'm prepared to sell at. So that is our limit order, or indeed, as your platform might say, a take profit order. Let's have a look at a trading platform here. I happen to have a long trade on at the moment on Euro US dollar on my FXCM demo account. It doesn't really matter what it is. Let's just have a look at that one in detail. So we can see that we're long from 112.84 spot 8. We've got the current closing price at the moment, and my limit or my objective is at 113.40. Why don't we set up an order ticket for another trade and we can see how this works again. Let's put it in at sterling yen and let's click an order to buy. So we're going to put that in order in and we're going to do it for 100,000. It's all absolutely fine. And from here we want to put in a target, an objective, a limit is what we're talking about here. I'm going to put that in at 155.30. You might want to consult your charts, whatever your strategy is, but basically by putting that limit in, that's going to cover that to close that transaction if the market gets up to that level. And by putting that order in against my open trade, that would run that order until the trade is closed manually. So this order with this platform is attached to the actual trade itself. So when I close out that trade manually, it would automatically cancel that order, or it's going to close out when my target is hit and that limit order is then completed. Some platforms might allow you to do it in pip terms as well. So I might say I want this to be 70 pips away from my entry, in which case when I place the trade, whatever my entry position is, my target will be 70 pips away from there. Okay, and there we are. That's how we can use a limit order to help us to take profit on certain trades to close out when our objective is reached.